Hi, this is Majinoni, and I got reviews for iVampire number 7. This is part 2 of the Rise of the Vampire War, and Justice League Dark number 7. This is part 1. So far, I'm really enjoying this series, but I'm probably enjoying it for other reasons. Part of my reasoning is, as I'm watching these vampires get killed, there's a part of me that's thinking, oh man, if these only were Twilight vampires getting killed, that makes me so happy. And at the other side of things, I'm going, the art's really good, the storyline's pretty decent, and they're using characters that we don't really get to see very often in a very dangerous situation. And I'm wondering what's going to happen after it's done. I mean, because since this battle is taking place right now in Gotham City, technically we haven't seen anything spill over into Gotham, really. And with what happens in these two issues, it's huge. So part of me is going, I wish I could see this, but on the other hand, I'm going, you got Batman full on in the Night of the Court of Owls, and there's no way this stuff is gonna spill over, unless it's an afterthought panel type thing. But anyways, let's take a look at Justice League Dark. I think right from the get-go, you have good art in the sense of this isn't your traditional superhero story art, which perfectly fits this title because it's not a superhero-y title. I mean, granted, yeah, you got Batgirl, and later on you see Catwoman and people like that, but they play a really small role in this. What you have here is you have Shade, Madame Xanadu, Constantine, those people. And those people are in the forefront of the battle. And for that, I think that they played it right in choosing somebody that can portray this story in like a superhero, but yet not superhero-y way. So I think that's a win. I think the colors, while there's an overabundance of reds at times, I think they're doing a really good job with this. A lot of things are just popping up, especially with Shade. And, you can tell there's just chaos and blood and carnage going everywhere. And I'm really, really enjoying this. Now, what happens with this here is, as you're reading this, you see, like Madame Xanadu has to go, she just uses her astral projection to get help. And she's going to have to pay some ultimate sacrifice that's going to piss everybody off to do, which, like, realistically speaking, you put this team together, and I don't think you're going to make anybody ever happy, no matter what the outcome is. But anyways, while this is going on, you also have the story in iVampire, and they do cross a little bit. Now, in this one here, you have basically the rise of Cain, you have alliances shift slightly, and this is where you have the more darker, violent vampire story. There's lots of blood, there's half-naked vampire queen lady floating around, and you have, like I said, a slightly different look and feel to this, which I think, well, normally, while I like having a consistent art vision, for a crossover type storyline, I think with the combination of these two books, for me, they're working. But I think that's partially because I've already liked the art that's been in iVampire. If you want something new, you want something darker, at least jump on these two issues. I think you might be, I don't want to say pleasantly surprised, but I think you'll be amused with what's going on in here. Because this isn't no cheap vampire stuff. At least for now. We all know that this is all going to get retconned somehow, and it's never going to be never going to be the same storyline. Nonsense isn't going to happen. But at least for right now, this is really enjoyable. And it wouldn't surprise me if they realize that, like, this is on the bubble of being canceled, so they're putting a little bit more extra effort into it. But anyways, I'm enjoying it. If you have any comments or questions, let me know. Rate the video up or down, let me know what you think, and I'll have more reviews later, so until next time.